We're going to do it Stevie Wonder style. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
He donated 8,000 images. We're digitizing those units, and now a lot of those are already online, and you can just go to Special Collections, to their portal, and look at some of these images and use them for your research and for history, for the things that you want to know about the Black community. So it is just, it's amazing.
Historic Westside, thing that comes to my mind is it's good to have something to look back, to see moments taken from back at that time. Makes me proud in a way, and the things that I was doing, I see the importance, and I feel good about the things that it captured, things in history in a graphic form.
Without him, we wouldn't be able to see what the Black community was like in the 1960s, 1970s. We never think about all of the cultural events that took place in the community. He captured all of that. So we have that now on film.
These things show some of the things that were Las Vegas world like back in those times, because it's a scope of activities, societal pictures like the debutante ball and fashion shows and birthday parties and weddings.
Going into the Doolittle pool, and that pays a lot of tribute to the African American culture in that we could not go into integrated pools at that particular time. And just seeing these beautiful people in this beautiful time in a moment of history is just something that I cherish.
My interest was to present the person in the best way that I could capture. I looked at skin tone, try to expose it. If the person was dark, I might lighten it up a bit. I made friends with some of the people. For example, I made friends with Dr. West, who was the editor of the Las Vegas Voice. People like Sammy Davis Jr., he was a good-hearted person.
As we get more and more great sources like these, it allows us to expand that whole body of knowledge. And that's what's happening. We're able to expand, we're able to learn more, we're able to compare it with other cities, we're able to look at migration in a different way. It's just amazing. We can look at segregation and integration in a different light. And we get to do all of that because we have these wonderful images. It makes our history even more rich.
So I'm a writer and visual documentarian, born and raised here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I shoot exclusively on 35mm film. I am born and raised in Las Vegas, grew up in the historic Westside, so having documentarians, photojournalists, people like Clinton who have taken time to document and just be present within our culture, within our community is so important. Just really being in his presence and being able to celebrate all of the hard work, dedication that he's put into our city, and not just our city, but the historic Westside. As a Black American, as someone who, is born and raised in this country as well, we know too often that a lot of our history gets swept under the rug, and if it's not documented and it's not shared and passed over, then we pretty much forget about it and we don't know about it. So this is really important work for me, and just seeing this reminds me of who I am and what I come from, and also what we've collectively as people, as Black Americans, have instilled and put forth in this country.
pretty cool to see more about Las Vegas, because especially we don't talk about the historic Westside enough, especially from at least my age. I'm 22, and there's so many photos and at least things I've just learned from at least a good 30 minutes. It's pretty sick right here. So especially like, it's really meaningful, especially for his family, but even more for the city too, because we get to share the work, and especially we also do get to hold something very close to ourselves.
I think about him as a person who is a preservationist. Because of him, we can see our history. It's visual now, and he has made it so.
Just go for it and have in mind that it's not all about yourself. It's having interest in producing what is good for our whole community.